Okay, so here it is. Yeah, it's got some storage containers, and then just a lot of monopropellant fuel tanks, um, just all around. These things generate electricity. The batteries store it back here. Got a reaction wheel. Because of that, you can just sort of pivot on the ground without using any thrust. And then, of course, gear or landing struts, the grabby thing, the ladder, and a docking port just because. Now this thing is really interesting, but really hard to fly from cockpit view. But you can toggle the engines. I'm gonna leave these ones off for the launch, but it gets going pretty quickly. And then I like to just keep it at low thrust. You can disable those when you need to. Just be mindful of which thrusters are on. And then you can just really cruise around, be really cool with it. I like to keep it on like really low thrust, or like not the highest thrust, because you just want to be careful conserving fuel. I say as I burn a lot of fuel. But basically, keeping this thrust on and just toggling when you have those vertical thrusters on, it's really fun. We're just flying back to like the main site where I've got like stuff. I think the center of mass is pretty much centered over the center of thrust on like the vertical parts, but I'm not entirely sure. Do some external flying. It moves along pretty briskly. We've already 9 kilometers out. We started at about 16, so that's about how quickly we can go, about 7 kilometers. Moving at a good 100 meters per second. It's not as loud or as cool as flying like a jet fighter can be at times, but it's definitely fun. Next, I'm thinking of building. This is bone stock, by the way. Like, this is no custom bits. This might get rough. Everything's rendering in, so it's glitching or lagging out for a bit. Right, demonstrate a landing. This must be scary as a pilot, but I guess I could go like this, try to back it in. I overshot it. Ooh! Okay, it's all good. I saw the shadow rapidly approaching, like where the bottom of the craft would be. I got really scared. Let's try to get as close as we can. I wonder if you can hear the key tapping. Anyway, yeah. So that's this thing. Pretty fun to fly. And then it just sort of lands. Cool. So yeah, that's it. That's the thing.